Into the jungle. Ain't no God on my streets.
For God's sake!
Having like sticky toffee pudding now. Got any cream in them?
I'm murder a piece of toast now. I really mean it.
Just have a laugh with everyone, really. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Follow me into the jungle.
It's been exciting, scary.
You'll remember this for the rest of your life.
Follow me into the jungle.
Well, ahead of the return of I'm A Celeb to Get Me Out of Here this weekend. It is on this weekend. I know that nobody's mentioned it, but it is actually happening. Former finalist Quickenden and Jamie Lomas join me now. Great to see both of
Nice
you.
to see you.
And do you look back with real fond memories?
I really
both
miss
of you?
it. Every time it comes on, I hear the music of the advert. I'm like, I wish I was going back in.
Really?
I loved every second.
Even with-
Yeah,
You
we
did.
were just talking about it. I'm so envious this year. I had such an amazing experience, I can't tell you. It was tough, don't get me wrong, but
Right.
it was just amazing. You know, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
yeah,
and,
like-
and unless you've done it, you can't explain what it's
No, you
like.
can't. That's true.
so-
But it was incredible. What were your best moments in there? What were the best times you had?
Just the people that I met,
Yeah.
really. I mean, Dennis Wise and Amir Khan and, you know, everybody that was in there. We just had such a tight-knit group and everybody got on so well. Like, me and Jenny McAlpine got on really well and just everybody got on well that year, so...
I think you're right. I think there was a real camaraderie
Yeah.
there. I mean, when it works, it's fantastic, and you must have friends for life.
Yeah.
Friends that you wouldn't necessarily have run into at all.
not at all.
You know, it's
Yeah.
so diverse from all different walks
Who would
of
have known
life.
I'd be friends with Edwina Curry?
Well, I know.
You know what I mean?
It's a strange one.
Didn't have a clue.
It's
We
definitely a
both
strange
met
one.
each other, neither of us knew who each other was.
I
So it was like,
know.
I like you.
Well, look, here we are. It's Friday morning, right? What's going on right now for them? Are they in lockdown, all of these? What happens to you?
Well, they'll be in like you're supposed to be in lockdown, but it depends who you get looking after you. I was in pub most of the time. I could sneak out my room. I did all right.
But otherwise, you're in your room and it's
you're
room
supposed to be
service.
on lockdown.
Literally,
yeah.
I was in my room and the girl was staying in the next room, and if I try and sneak out, she'd be like, out the door.
Oh, I'm
Where are you
stealth.
going?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
really?
they take your phone off you and...
Gosh, that must be quite odd, actually,
It
quite
is, you know,
strange.
it's like being a kid.
And I guess you get, it's all that sort of anticipation for when it actually happens, and then there's that scene where you all meet one another.
Yeah, but I went in late, so I was
That's
3
right.
or 4 days late.
Fourth,
So I didn't even know when I was going in. So I'm just in my hotel room, and then I get a knock on the door, and they're like, "Come on." I'm
That's
like,
it.
"What? This is it?" They give me my hat, and I'm like, "Oh, that's getting real now."
It's
So
like, you know, I went to Australia and I never saw any of Australia.
No, you
There's
saw that little
lit-
site, didn't you?
Well,
What was
literally,
it?
you're in your hotel for a week and then you go straight into the jungle, and because I got to the final, you're straight back and you go back the next day.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You don't even get to enjoy the Versace hotel.
nah, my mum
So
did.
actually, the best plan is to get knocked out first and then spend 2 weeks sort
2
of
weeks in the
But then,
Versace.
but then you don't
around.
really want to leave the jungle when you're in there, do you?
And if you was 2 weeks in the Versace, you'd spend your fee.
That's very
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
On a burger.
Yeah, on one burger
One
and a
drink.
cocktail.
Because it does look
gone.
very, very expensive. Who have you got your eye on?
Well, I lived with Fleur
Right.
because she was on my year of the X Factor. So I shared the
course.
house with her. So she's lovely.
Yeah.
So I can see her doing really well because I know what kind of person she is. I'm looking forward to seeing Harry Redknapp, though, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Harry Redknapp will be a scream because he's never seen it.
No. Oh, has he not?
He's not
Well,
seen the show,
it's like a
apparently,
mayor, then.
so he doesn't know what he's letting
Yeah.
himself in
Yeah.
for.
He'll definitely come out with some stories, I think.
Oh, yes, that's the fascinating thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes as an audience, we don't get to see a lot of that. We don't get all the sort of bonding that you guys do.
Yeah, because there's 24 hours in a day and they only show an hour. So you
Yeah.
spend all day getting to know people. It's
Exactly.
great.
When we were in there, we didn't stop laughing from the moment we got up to the moment we went to bed. It was
That's
just-
lovely, and not all of it is like that, that's
No.
for sure. And I don't know if this one, because Noel Edmonds is going in, and I reckon that's going to be absolutely fascinating because he will be friendly with people, but I think he might rub people up the wrong way.
You think?
Is he going to take Mr. Blobby in with him?
I think he should. I think he should take Mr. Blobby in with him. I'm sure Mr. Blobby will be voting for him. Definitely. Do you have words of advice for anybody that is, once you're in there? Because is it one of these things where you have a game plan, or is that completely wrong?
I don't think you can go in with the best thing to do is just to go enjoy it. Like I was so
yourself.
surprised that I even got offered a show like I'm a Celebrity. So when I went in, I was like, right, I'm just going to enjoy every second. If I go out first, I go out first. If I make it to the end, I make it to the end. Just be yourself, and I think public can see if you're being yourself, and I think
very
public can
true.
see if you're playing a game.
And I don't think you could keep up an act all that
No,
time.
you can't. I
Really?
think my mindset when I went in was, you know, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience,
Yes.
and not to let it pass me by and to just enjoy every moment. even the difficult times in there, and there are a lot of difficult times, but, you know, I mean, I went 10 days without eating, I think.
Really?
I lost 2 stone when I was in there,
Jeez,
yeah.
But you didn't need to. I mean, there are people that maybe go in there thinking it's like a health farm.
Yeah,
What a way to lose weight. Oh.
I was eating so much before I went in, I was like, I'm just going to get everything. I think when I met Edwina, I had a Snickers in my pocket. I did. I sold it out of the minibar. I had it in my pocket when I met her. I'm thinking, oh, God.
That could be a whole other story. I don't think we should go there at this time of a morning, that's for sure. But it was, I mean, I think it's great that you loved the experience. I think that's really important. And everybody that comes out says that.
Yeah.
You know, and even despite, you know, the beasties and eating kangaroos' bottoms and what have you. Tell you what, though, to find out if you could just cope with jungle life, we've got someone who wants to meet you. This is Steph, and we'll handle Steph with Baya.
Oh,
Baya
get away from
is
me.
a Brazilian black tarantula. Oh, she's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Oh, she is lovely. Hi, Steph.
Hi.
Oh, Steph,
So
don't
tell me about this gorgeous girl.
This is Baya, and she's a Brazilian black tarantula.
Right.
So she can be found in South America.
She's gorgeous.
She is a female. You can tell she's quite large, but she's very docile, but they're quite a nervous species.
Yeah, so she's probably
That's
better.
nice.
She's very nervous and everyone else is very nervous. You wouldn't be getting her, obviously, in Australia, but did you get things like that? Like this?
The
people?
huntsman's, I had a huntsman sat on my face when I did one of the trials, so that one.
I remember that.
Yeah, that wasn't very pleasant, to be honest.
Do you get flashbacks to that sometimes?
Still have nightmares. I thought it would get rid of my phobia, but it's made it worse, so this is actually quite bad for me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Sorry. She's, I mean, do any of you want to, we should maybe say she's probably better with you.
She's actually quite calm.
Is she all right?
Yeah.
Would you go for
I'll
it,
go for it,
Jamie?
Yeah, so if you put your hand in front of mine, I'll just tap her legs and she'll
she's
actually
lovely.
walk on.
You've
keep your
passed
hands
You're shaking a bit there, Jay. You all right? Your hands seem a bit shaky.
Oh, look at this. Oh, wow.
I think she's lovely. I'm not, I mean, I know a lot of people are frightened of spiders, and I get that completely. But I don't know, I think the bigger they are, the more fascinating they are, and they're not as scary, maybe.
Oh,
Well done, that man.
look how sweaty my palms are.
That's what happens when you spent 3 weeks in a jungle.
Oh, she's lovely. She's beautiful.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Oh, I like her. I'm going to...
Yeah, still scared of him.
Well done.